ever since we knew we were going to get cattle and sheep, it was clear to us that we would use a mob grazing system, which means we move them onto fresh ground pretty much every day, every 24 hours. So we use electric fencing for that. And it seems like something that takes an awful lot of time out of your day to set up, and you would think, well, why would you bother? But to us that's really important, to be able to regulate just how much grass gets eaten every day, because we don't want the grass to get overgrazed, but we don't want it to get undergrazed either.
Whenever we go every morning to move the flood into the next paddock, there's mooing and baaing, and you just pull back the strings, call them through, and within a couple of minutes they're in, their heads are down, and they're just chomping and ripping at the grass, and it's just a lovely thing to see every day, and that's them happy for the day. We move the pigs once a week, and they get really, really excited, so much so that we have to make sure that we have enough feed with us to distract them, so that they're not constantly kind of nipping at our heels, but they get so excited that they're on fresh grass as well. And it's the same with the hens too. With the hens, we move them when they're asleep, and they wake up the next day and they're in a new place, and straight out they're running out, and they're ripping the seed heads off the grass, and they're just thriving in it. So seeing their reactions makes us feel happier about what it is that we're doing.
And also working that closely with the animals means we get to know them better, we get to read them a lot better, and if there was anything wrong with them, we'd notice straight away. So checking on them, once or twice a day, I think it's really important. It just gives us that working relationship with them too, and they're not pets, they're not anything that we want to go up and cuddle. I mean, yes, we do scratch the pigs every now and again, well, quite regularly actually, but we want to have that kind of mutual respect as well, and just have them be at ease in our presence. Getting our first 2 hives of bees on the croft this spring was quite a big step, because there is so much to learn about beekeeping. But bringing the bees on was really, really important, because they are just such amazing pollinators. And with us trying to restore the grasslands back to a species-rich meadow with loads of different grasses and herbs and flowers, we need those pollinators. One of the first things we did when we moved to the croft was get our first animals on, and that was chickens. So we got 3. We're now at 48, and I think it's one of those things you just keep getting more, because you can't help yourself. You can just never have enough hens, really. So we started selling eggs from a wee sales box at the top of our drive, and we've been kind of adding to that ever since, and we just realised we couldn't keep up with the demand, which is why we decided to build what we call the Eggmobile, which is a mobile hen house, and we can move that through the fields, and we got a whole new flock to put in there.
We live in this sort of beautiful area where we're kind of, I guess, we're living the dream, but it has its challenges, and it's made us really respect the power of the natural environment, and working with animals, and how you're always responding to situations or their needs. And sometimes, you're working 14, 16-hour days, and it's raining, or you're in a drought, or it's snowing, and none of those things matter. You just have to get the job done at the end of the day, and it's difficult. But then for us, it's the kind of difficult that we like. Really what we're working for is for Lynbreck to become a hub. So a hub for animals, a hub for people, a hub for wildlife, a hub for biodiversity. It's a really special place. We want to use its energy to engage with people about the amazing planet that we live on.